Hello everybody, I want to show you with this video 10 cool things you can do with the Infinix Smart 5. The first thing I want to show you is a way to hide apps, because if you don't want that someone sees that you have a specific app on your phone, like maybe, let's have an example, maybe like Facebook Lite here. No one should see that we have your Facebook Lite on our phone, just an example as I said. Then you have an opportunity to hide this app that no one can see that here. So how we do that? So for that, take two fingers and in the lower area of the phone, just pinch them in. That you see that view here, that you have that view, and then you will have here the point menu. So tap on it, and then you will have here the point icon cache. Or in an older version of the operating system, may here's the name hide apps. It's exactly the same. So just tap here on icon cache or hide apps. So then you have this view here. So, and if you tap now on the plus symbol, you can add the apps you want to hide. If the apps you don't want to have visible on your desktop or on the app drawer. And let's keep going on with our example, Facebook Lite. There. Okay, we want to hide Facebook Lite. Okay. Let me go back now. So just mark the apps no one should see. In my case, Facebook Lite, but you can also mark more if you want. And just go back. And now we have here Facebook Lite in our list. Okay, let's go back and have a look if Facebook Lite is still there. And no Facebook Lite, it has disappeared. So no Facebook Lite there anymore. And yeah, but if you want to have it, how you can do to have it back, to use the app because you want to use it, just no one should see it, but you want to use it, how you can use the app. Yeah, for that you have two ways. Also, take two fingers, pinch them in the lower screen so that you have this view again here, go on menu and then go here on icon cache or hide apps. Depends on the version of the operating system, the name, and then you have here access to Facebook Lite again, so you can use it. Okay, there's a second way to use this app area, but I'm not 100% sure if it also works on the older operating system. If you have the newest update, it works definitely, like in my case. If you take one finger, swipe it up, you have the app drawer. I think you know this already. But if you take now two fingers and swipe them up, you will have now the icon cache or the hide app area. So one more time, just one finger is to swipe up the app drawer, but if you take two fingers, swipe them up, you will have now the hidden app area. And now you can have also access to Facebook Lite or your apps here in that area. Okay, but if you say, okay, no one should see it. I want to be 100% sure that no one sees that. And if he finds out that I have an hidden app area, I don't want that this person have access to it. You can have here at the settings the opportunity to set a password. And if you set a password and go to this app area, also to the hidden app area, then you can just enter with a password to see your hidden apps. Yeah, the next feature I want to show you is to quick launch the camera. This works just in... the next mode I want to show you is for the camera, because if you're on standby mode, now usually you open, as you unlock the screen with the power button and swipe in here the camera app and so on. But this takes a bit of time, but there's a way also to quick launch the camera with the buttons. So if you're on standby mode, just double tap the volume down button and you are also immediately at the camera without wasting time and so on for looking for the camera app. So a very nice feature. Yeah, but this feature, by the way, also with double tapping the volume down button to open the camera, this works just if your phone is on standby mode, so just if your screen is turned black here. Okay, the next feature I want to show you is something to speed up a bit the phone, because you know that the phone is not the fastest CPU and so on, but it's absolutely okay for the price, But there's a way to make the phone, to feel the phone a bit faster. Let me show you what I mean. Maybe if you open an app here, like, I don't know, here, Phoenix, the browser, you see, you have always a little animation, zoom out, and if I close it, it zooms in. But there's a way to there's a way to remove these animations, and that means that the browser is immediately there, no animation to pop out and to zoom in later. Let me show you what I mean. So just scroll down here and go to the symbol for the settings, and then scroll down to the point Smart Assistant. And here we have the point accessibility. And if we scroll down a bit, we will have here a point remove animations. So if it's turned on, then if I remove now the settings, then you see it doesn't zoom out again or zoom in again, you know. And let me open now the browser, the Phoenix browser. It's immediately there, as I said. And also if I close it, it's immediately gone. So no animation with wasting time and so on, and that makes the phone also faster, no? Because this animation doesn't take so much time. Again, let me show you it again, no? That you have an zoom out, zoom in. These animations you don't have anymore, and that makes it much faster. The next mode I want to show you is a one-handed mode, because the screen is very large. So I think it's a 6.7 inches display here, so very large, and I cannot reach everything also with my large hands here on the screen, but there's a way to make the screen a bit smaller, so to have a mini screen. So let me show you how that works. So just scroll down here, scroll down a second time, and by the way, we will have a second page here with icons, and here's a one-handed mode. If we tap here on that icon, we have now a smaller screen, which one allows us to do everything we can do on the big screen and so on. So that means I can reach now everything here with my thumb, what is very nice. And if you don't want to have it anymore, just tap here on the X to remove the one-handed mode to have to enter the regular mode. But if you want to have it back, just go here on the shortcuts as I have shown you before, to have the one-handed mode. Again, a nice mode, I think. Yeah, the next point I want to show you is also for the screen, because we have a very large screen, but the letters are very small, so the text size is very small. But you can enlarge it, and yeah, because our eyes doesn't become better in the upper age. And yeah, let me show you how you can do that. So for that, just scroll down and go to the symbol for the settings. So then scroll down to the point Smart Assistant. You see, I really love that feature here. And then we have here the point accessibility. So, and the part of this accessibility settings is the font size, so the text size. So here you have an example, no? And now you can make it a bit smaller, but you can also make it much bigger to large, and that gives you a help definitely to read the text better. The only disadvantage is that you have below the icons here less space, so that means that these written words here are just shorted. Yeah, but I think it's still a very nice option, especially for the settings and so on, and especially also if you want to read something. Yeah, and the next thing I want to show you is so you can also make screenshots. You can make pictures of the screen. So for that, we have three ways for. The first one is with the buttons. So the power button we need for, and the one down button. Just press these both buttons and hold it for 1 or 2 seconds, and you can make a screenshot. After, if you tap on edit here in the middle, you can also crop a part of it or paint something inside, and so on. The second way to take a screenshot, just scroll down here twice, then you have here the symbol for the screenshot, then icon. You can have a screenshot as well. And there's another way, but it's not part of the default settings, by the way, but I will show you it first. can use also 3 fingers and swipe them down across the screen like this. But as I said, it's not part of the default settings. You have to enable it first. So one more time, just take 3 fingers. I have to wait until it's gone. Okay, take 3 fingers and you will have a screenshot as well. And yeah, as I said, we have to enable this feature first. So for that, just scroll down here and go to the symbol for the settings. And I guess you can imagine that we will need right now again the point Smart Assistant. And you know, we need the first point action and gesture. And here we'll need this point take screenshot with 3 fingers. So this point here has to be enabled. Yeah, the next thing is for our eyes, because everyone knows of us that we are watching too often stuff on our smartphone, and that's not good for our eyes. But there's a filter including in that phone which one reduces the blue light, which one gives the eyes less stress, and that is especially helpful in the evening times, because also if you're looking too often on your smartphone before you want to go to sleep, you can have many problems to sleep after. Let me show you a feature which one supports your sleep and your eyes. So for that, just scroll down here, scroll down a second time, and then we will have here the point I care. So tap it, and you see that the color of the screen is changing into yellow a bit, and that reduces the blue light. So it's a bit unusual at the beginning, but I promise you it helps you a lot. And after 1 or 2 days, you become used to that screen, and that will definitely give your eyes less stress. And the next feature supports also your eyes and that in the night, because if everything is dark around you and you have just a very bright screen, it's also not so good for the eyes. Let me show you what I mean. So if you see that, so if you have it in the pretty dark area, and then this white stuff here, this white stuff will disturb your eyes also a lot. But there's a way to give the phone a dark theme, to make everything a bit darker, so some white stuff is turning into black, and that relaxes your eyes as well in the night. Okay, let me show you what I mean. So just scroll down here, then go to the symbol for the settings, and then we will need the point. I think you know which point. Smart Assistant. So now we will need here the accessibility, and we need now here this point, the dark theme. So if you tap now here the dark theme, supported apps will also switch to the dark theme. Supported apps are also apps like WhatsApp and so on. And as you can see, the white stuff before is now black, and that is really helpful for the eyes. And also if I scroll down here, our white stuff here is now black, and as well the time, you know what I mean. So the system is very straight with, and that reduces much the stress in the night. Okay, let me turn it off again and let me show you something else, because there's also something for our eyes. Hey, it's really eye care topics now, and yeah, let me remove it. So just scroll down here and go to the symbol for the settings, and the thing I want to show you is a magnification. It's on the same area, so just scroll down then also to the point Smart Assistant, accessibility, and let me turn off then first to the dark theme to show you it a bit better. So I have here once again I want to show you now the magnification here, because there's a way to have a magnification. There are 2 ways for. One is to triple tap on the screen. Let's take this one. So use the service, and that means tap now 3 times with your finger on the screen, you have this magnification mode. And how to navigate now? You take 2 fingers to navigate. No? You can also pinch in and so on. And that is how it works. And if you now triple tap again on the screen, so 3 times, then you're back in the regular mode. Yeah, there's a second way to use the magnification. You can choose the one you prefer. Is the magnification with a shortcut, and that means that we have a symbol here in our navigation bar here, the little guy here at the corner. So whenever you want to have it, you just tap it and you are now in magnification mode. No? Okay, the last mode, yes, we are already at the end. The last mode I want to show you is especially for countries which one have not so much data in their plans. But if you want to still have access to the world, you still need WhatsApp. And Infinix created a mode which one allows you to turn off the data except WhatsApp. So that means you have no access to the internet anymore except to WhatsApp. Let me show you how this works. So just scroll on here, scroll on a second time, and now also on the second page we have here the WhatsApp mode. And if you enable it, it means that your data are turned off, so you cannot have internet access with your cellular data anymore except to WhatsApp. And there's a very nice mode also to have access to the world without losing so much data of other apps. Yeah, we are already at the end here, and I hope I could show you some new tips and tricks for your phone you didn't know before and so on. And yeah, maybe if you want, you can also leave me a nice comment here below the video, maybe which feature you like the most and so on, or give me some thumbs up. That would be very helpful for my videos. Thank you so much for. And yeah, I've created also some other videos if you're interested, and maybe just subscribe me if you haven't done it before. It would be really a pleasure to see you again, and yeah, maybe the next time. Ciao.